Asamwaba.
As for Getri Torkornoo, get out! What are you sitting there for?
Chief Justice Torkornoo, mami intro.
Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Justice Torkornoo, former President John Ajekum Kufuor.
Highway no Chief Justice Torkornoo ebusan wayeshi ejebu ni cheku. Na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ghana Mampani, or the letter to Tentia Betuga. Na no na manfo eche wo Monchimonka Highway no say, "Hey! Asamo yaba. Hopeson Adorye wa reacte. Blakk Rasta, Kochoko legend, wa reacte. Saso na Ivan Che or also a reacte. Mashawa, so we share video we na oba share amam your comment section. Who want subscribe here? Mashawa so oba subscribe to TRENDSGH. Na turn the notification bell no on for latest update. Endra enumremu wona Ghana nya nante yes His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or the communique yes abetuga eno de krata no wo kenkan ya ne kan kosia ne se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nimpa miensen bi petition ne se ba no Chief Justice Torkornoo an offer ne famra kwan so ne no de onji ne di because maame ne nneoma bi ho mu a ebusanya de a ebeboa oman no ene afi judiciary system no. So President John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, I also send him brand no can pepe and on you would say I in consultation with a Council of State no I musha or be started a process no. Now a removal of Chief Justice then embrano eka what check article 146 of the 1992 Constitution na embrano kani na say no Chief Justice removal was any be a petition the certain president then also the in consultation with a Council of State no na president no wapa abegafo mako enum omo no mo betena that case no eso e was emu mienu Supreme Court judges na miansa na aka no eno ye nkrofo enye so omo ye Council of State members ene afi enye so omo ye MPs ene afi those nipa no so enye so omo ye lawyers. Nti eno de His Excellency John Dramani Mahama utumi ba family anasa wo wo hwa me eno de together with Supreme Court two judges no motena this particular case no so na committee a mo betena asem no so no recommendation so mo toto omo hwe petition ni mu na enkrofo omo make those allegations no mo toto omo ano na se no de ensem a omo ka no so omo evidence enkwan de a committee no also recommendation modoma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no say wo evidence say wo so oyi na obeji no say evidence no so emu nye dudi a obe maintain no ntano de Chief Justice Ghana ye Chief Justice Torkornoo waye papa na ensem we na kojo Blakk Rasta kuchoko legend ono de o chemu say atadwe wate den de ena manfo bi say Adam Blakk Rasta woni Chief Justice Torkornoo wo issue anasa den osi o de bi na wo se adan wo si munya abotre.
What is Gertrude Torkornoo sitting there for? Why? Why on earth is Gertrude Torkornoo sitting there for? My brother, this is a woman who has no respect for patriotism in this country. She's overly partisan. My brother, Gertrude Torkornoo should have long been relegated to the hole that Nana Addo finds himself right now. Nana Addo appointed her. Correct. Beautiful. First thing she did was to run to the church and thank God for where she found herself. She was seen to be a no-nonsense woman, a woman whose heart beat for Ghana. In no time, her true chameleon colors started to show in various plumes. Number one, LGBTQI+. Parliament had settled on it. Nana Addo was supposed to append the signature. What did she say about it? She started pussyfooting. She was pussyfooting on this issue. At the end of the day, she gave Nana Addo some respite to run away from his obligations. What happened? That bill was never signed. Nana Addo told the whole world in the presence of the American Vice President who came here, forgotten the name, not interested in the name. Kamala Harris. See Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris, yes. Nana Addo stood in front of this woman after he had seen a fact check, telling the whole world, wait and see what will happen to that bill. That bill will finally have to land on my table. Watch me play gymnastics with them. Little did we know that the gymnastics that we thought of was going to be right on the table of Gertrude Torkornoo. That bill was never signed. Thanks to the pussyfooting of Gertrude Torkornoo. My brother, my sister, she found a way of keeping that document away from the president. That is not in the interest of democracy, is it? My brother, my sister, many more things Gertrude Torkornoo did. If I want to recount them, you will never have your lunch. But let me go a little bit into that. Do we all remember E-Levy? Did she have a hand in the E-Levy thing? My brother, my sister, they played gymnastics with us. As for Gertrude Torkornoo, get out! What are you sitting there for? After being overly partisan, you are waiting to be sacked before you go. If I were you, I would live with your boss, your dwarfish boss. Go with him.
After Blakk Rasta reaction, we Ivan Che or no Bogumbi.
And the court is no longer an institution. It is there to dispense justice for Nipa who deserve.
Yeah.
Namum is a some kind of a terror arm. You are weaponizing with some political elements, and their job is to ensure say government will get away with everything. And in recent time, unanimous 7, unanimous 3 by it became the order of the day.
Yes,
every single ruling be a court to be a ruling, then it sparked a whole lot of conversation over social media. So at this point, the question you and I will be asking ourselves is, dear Ben, and I necessity this kind of petitions I echo because this is not the first time.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
It means trust, not confidence. Ideally, people are supposed to have in the institution, anyhow. And it's a fact. And this thing even goes beyond the Chief Justice. The Chief Justice, is just an individual.
Yeah.
But for me, if you look at the panel itself, in recent time, how a nipa binum fast or mukotna panel, a destabilize the public trust. For instance, how do you justify within any reasonable context within a society, I have very civilized, I have practicing democracy, say, Obia or your field parliamentary candidate of a political party will be appointed by the same president in the same party to go sit at the Supreme Court. It doesn't make sense. You see, sometimes people say or qualify, Obian Kasa unqualify. Governance, you have to be very reasonable.
Yeah.
You need to gauge public perception because the Makata said the whole essence of justice dispensation is to ensure say we build the public trust. Because answer and made the case court, I need to have that belief say the court will give me justice. And I will be the appointment justice. That is why people often Makata say man for a person court because onim say court onya justice.
Chief Justice Torkornoo new removal process now. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or the Ashasono. And one of Hopeson Adorye also say, or one some can.
Chief Justice. And then I share the video. My senior my producer class on bet me Amiyasha. Na President Mahama kasa. In fact, me nim baby crow, na Chief Justice.
Oh, okay.
I'm say it was before elections or something.
I see.
Now, Oshe said here, I'm so Obonidino.
Obo Mahamadino. And Obo Chief Justice did.
Chief Justice. One said Torkornoo. And I'm so born Torkornoo or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Now, Oshe a nibipa. What was that video? No, my dear producer and his own more. And nibipa what later on, Besate said, I'm say, Obi interview no so. Waka say, what to honor would be your bono chakasa, Ebeodana. Eti, Obi say, action speaks louder than
words. Yeah.
So, Netian. Eti with this.
Yeah.
Sir, President Mahaman's who here. They know who say, hey, Namami, my anything. It is obedient. You can't say, Yaba, Emrakwaimunu. President won't mean a petition now, the Abana Matwatching.
Yeah.
No, Emranishan the kitty. In the case of other, President will transmit my Chief Justice.
Sure.
Now, what you may establish in here, low more kind prima facie now. Not for Massety Committee, no more. The committee recommendation or the Babano. Chief Justice not the president to pay as a so diso. Say, or Cassa Nipano, Yam Pamuna, president has no powers to say yempa no. Ano waka say nipa no ye hu hwe wo no ho enti wontena ho a president has no power to say media mepa no. That is the law.
I see.
Now in the case of Chief Justice say or receive petition as a circle Council of State. It is a Council of State etime establish the private function say assembly there anwa wom etime asisi ahwehwemu a ombe set up a 5-member committee. 2 ebe Supreme Court judges emu baako na beche.
Okay.
Then 3 others and say free parliament and say free Council of State and say woye lawyer ni kra. Nti ada ye professionals and whatever. Ye beti ba family ava akoka ho. Na just say ya
Uji mu bi o be content.
Beti bi dey mi no akoka ho. So, ni akwa hwehwem. Ni ehun say asamo a nkrofo no ka no eye no kre.
Yes.
Now, Article 146 na eye no. Answer na obetimi eye nipa no. Ebia misbehavior, incompetence, or grounds of inability to perform the function. Eti sa nuama miensa we. Omohwe na se emu bia wo mu a eye no kra. Wo ka so ye incompetent a. Dia na show say wo ye incompetent. Eti wo de wa tro say o tro for petition sake. No wa tro wo ye incompetent say. No want man state Dientia or incompetent. Na ama meda ho clear say ya o petition number 2.
Okay.
It is at 3 areas. Sebutimi establish pass inability to you can say perform functions in the I don't think say hobaba. And there be you can say misbehavior and then incompetence. Sebutimi prove pass
no reasonable doubt.
That's right. I don't know committee no recommend they say asema ni pa de baye no wo nyina so enti ye susu say Chief Justice actie the president enyini free ho on the president is akan ya say 12 o'clock or 12:01
like I said
na announcements ni
ye enough no or nani hwehwehwe mu ayi fufura ba betu
na say judges na no be yiba
yeah sure
judges no mo doso akufo-addo pointi bebre pa omumu ba kwa na president be den obeyi amana ba be yi onkonko fo obi free ba bi say ba for free ba bi ba be Chief Justice any ade eti with this ni there me I think say emra kwan so
okay
and eje president na aka say when you are the share minti me pa mo na mum Ghana fo bi o mu fi say ebia bibia koso anyeye na meti say 3 petitions no me say and I did emu awremo na say baako 3
send here
na nya sure say ebia ebeye the same charge
I doubt
so on that no eti ahanyiwa ahabeyu any ade eti these are some of the things you see Ghana ye nhyehyeye ye tradition a ye dibu oman no say ya na ti o eti eduru so a ye nhwe na emra kwan so ebia committee bi kwa kwatena sikura no ombeba omsi o nsem a omumiense kanyina no eye mogu na mamiti ho no aye na dwuma kama omuba na so omuka se asem no eye no kre eti onkonkwatena sia enu no enya afi de eba beye media gymnastics ni ade bia wo eye mra na eye adwuma so na me emre bia na me ka se mi ye peni bi pa na se asem bi ba se ni ese ya investigate me a me ntwan ma investigation no nkoso
ade me bia na ho so
me sua mrofo no
I see
emrofo na ya no mo resign na nya se bia no mo difo anasa o mo ayade no obi o asem no mfa no ho kura but on makwan emma media for no and killing the future sa asem o mbe twotwra fa ho no broni na ono no ti ho no de emfa no ho bebre de mum o dwene ne ma ho ede ade ene beto ne ma san ne ebehu ne ma afa na busuafo san ne ebehu o mo afa eti se wo behwe ayina especially in Europe yenya one publication say nipa simasi say any 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So what kind story ni we ya almost wa fa ni pen ni paper. Re. What resign or the atu. What resign or the atu no. Omo ye ehwehwemu a afa media no emfa publish bebre. Except say asem na omo kan ye no eye no kra ehia se public ni eden. Enya.
Yeah.
Because journalists ni there or no or achieve ni aim say. Wo hu se bibi say koso enye ebi won bobra na nye sikawi o ebia na ye misbehavior bi
Sure.
Wo hu ne je no ebia na incompetence bi se wo handle bibi wantima nhwe
Or the emotions are attached to man or
wantima nhwe amane ma na nkoye ye twiro ya odi na yi ne dibia beto straight away but so Ghana there ye friend no je atemuda
na ba this time Ghana na do crave
je atemuda
ana na do appointing gofo bi da so te obo da so te ho yeah chance president be pambo ma so wa o dim se
classic example Kenu Furiata.
Oh
Well, what we say opposition for classy e file for impeachment akwade ti ho one gasa one piece aba be ye dede atwo ho petition be ye press conference was a me Jinyame no timu sa ni ade that we did me I think say me nya petition no ehun niama ewom say ebi o ma state say anasese eti me meka bia no just speculations any ade but the process in there is clear say process no President Mahama receiving it no won't mean fanto that
yeah, sure.
Say one fanko no what twitching a serious against him.
Yes.
One bet to magina and no sumpo edia impeaching say just one year juma ye.
Chief Justice Torkornoo removal process no dey immediately because sesiano an ye hwe na ebekwekosi because sesiano this oral ho ensensem a amanfo ejegu obuchem wan hwe jail no mo bekọ no say amanfo keka wo monchemon ka highway no so say aban no gwenya judiciary a omode paper no ye be adwuma na so okonya unanimous FC e wo hode a and ye no orafo no no mo ye nyina no e so mafa so because one ka say woni tia say okobra na awie sika but na Supreme Court eka woni hwan a wo kwaji nchiremu so wa hwa na adwuma no akoya cost 90 nti wo say opera system ne mu na no de amanfo mu diska no amanfo mu diska da no kasha wo say mbra form wo say akom ebusu a kire wadwema me or comment section who na share video we ma afoforo so ensa enkebi makra ebusu amasro wa sa wo asase ho ensensem a an enko eye company bi omo be ye konabra a omo ankese no mu ni importe say omo to solve land or building issue no e ma eniti masro wa ma recommend Land King Company Limited na ma e ba no cadastral site plan na ebusua tatahwe omo be solve amount ene afi building plan ho ensensem so a o consult Land King Company Limited ebusua eno krampo de eye kokokra emomo apart from that no so what title certificate issue and as a building permit issue so a o consult Land King Company Limited ebusua omo be facilitate ama ententem a omo consultation eye free location ewo poku ase he ya omo number na etwegu ewo screen so nti masowa for Land King Company Limited ne no de woni omo enye business no omo kan say secure your property today.